Shabbat Shalom, this is Larry Mitchell with Friends of Israel. We're continuing our verse-by-verse study through the apocalypse of Jesus Christ. This morning we are looking at Revelation 17, 9 to 11. There are also 7 kings. 5 have fallen. 1 is, and the other is not yet come. And when he comes, he must continue a short time. The beast that was and is not, and himself also the 8th, and of the 7 is gone to perdition. There are also 7 kings. Revelation 17 focuses on Babylon mystery religion, which is described as a woman riding a beast. The beast is described as a 7-headed monster. Revelation 17:7. But the angel said to me, "Why do you marvel? I will tell you the mystery of the woman, of the beast that carries her, which has 7 heads and 10 horns." Last lesson we saw the 7 horns describe 7 hills where Babylon mystery religion is headquartered, a reference to Rome. Revelation 17:9. Here is the mind which has wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sits. Verse 9 explains that the 7 heads also represent 7 kings or kingdoms. 5 kingdoms had fallen by the time John wrote the Apocalypse. The 6th kingdom existed when Revelation was written, and a future kingdom was yet to come. What are those 7 kingdoms? They are not specifically identified here, but comparing Daniel chapter 7 with Revelation chapter 17, I believe it's possible to identify the 7 kingdoms. 5 have fallen. We can identify 3 of them. First is Babylon, Daniel 7:4. The first was like a lion that had eagle wings, and I watched till its wings were plucked off. It was lifted up from earth and was made to stand on 2 feet like a man, and a man's heart was given to it. That's a reference to Babylon and King Nebuchadnezzar. The 2nd kingdom identified as the Media-Persian Empire. Daniel 7:5, and suddenly another beast, a second like a bear, and raised up on one side, and had 3 ribs in its mouth between its teeth. And they said thus to it, "Arise, devour much flesh." The 3rd kingdom identified as Greece, Daniel 7:6. After this I looked, and there was another like a leopard, which had on his back 4 wings of a bird. The beast also had 4 heads, and dominion was given to it. Those represent 3 of the 5 kingdoms that have fallen. God used those 3 kingdoms to bring judgment upon the children of Israel. I believe the other 2 fallen kingdoms are Egypt and Assyria, which also brought judgment upon the children of Israel. One is, this was the kingdom that existed during the time of John, and Daniel describes that as Rome. The 7th kingdom is a future kingdom that would arise sometime after John wrote the book. It would seem to be under a future revived 10-nation Roman Empire. Daniel 7 verse 20 we read, "And the 10 horns that were on its head, and another horn which came up before 3 which fell, namely the horn which had eyes and a mouth which spoke pompous words, whose appearance was greater than his fellows." So just a quick review. 5 fallen kingdoms: Egypt, Assyria, Babylon, Media-Persian Empire, Greece. The kingdom that existed was Rome. The future kingdom, the revised Roman Empire. In Revelation 17:11 we read, "The beast that was and is not is himself also the 8th, and of the 7 is going to perdition," or destruction. There is an 8th kingdom. It is ruled by the beast, a title of the Antichrist. Revelation 13:1, "And then I stood on the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rising out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and on his horns 10 crowns, and on his head a blasphemous name. He arises out of one of the 7 kingdoms." The book of Daniel explains that he will come from the 7th kingdom, the revived Roman Empire. Daniel 7:24. The 10 horns are 10 kings who will rise from this kingdom, and another shall rise after them. He shall be different from the first ones, and he shall subdue 3 kings. Next week we will see that God will sovereignly use those 10 kings to judge Babylon, mystery religion. Shabbat Shalom.